going on, my people? This is your host, Blanche Eden, with Black Trending News. This is episode 20, and tonight we're going to be talking about, oh man, it just broke that Tank, we're going to get into who Tank is, but news just broke on something that he said, which, of course, I have made episodes about this before. Go check them out. About, men with their transphobia, with their homophobia, coming out but not coming out. They got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. This kind of shit is this is the perfect example. I'm actually glad he said it because it's the perfect example to talk about. So let's get into it. Tank is he's an African-American R&B singer. He has been out for a long time. He has singles like he's known for Please Don't Go, Maybe I Deserve, and When We, which I probably have heard and don't even recall the melody of that song, but he's had some hits, right? He's a handsome young man. He's married to Zayna Foster. He's a Capricorn. He's 43 and he's 5'9". He sold 1.76 million albums in the U.S. as of 2013. So he's had his time, right, in music. He also has a pink background on Google when you search his name. Anyway, let's keep going. So Tank made a comment about which I would call oral sex comment today or yesterday, or whatever day it was, on the Angela Yee show called Lip Service, which I've never watched before, but I think I'm going to watch now. So kudos to putting Lip Service on the map. All right, like I said in previous episodes, it's hard to tell what is real and what is marketing and what is what, right? But nonetheless, it does bring up a good subject. He said that if a man sucks a dick 1 time, 2 times, he's not gay if he didn't like it. Okay? So I tell you, like I said, you could play with words all day, but people who are actually of intelligence, you cannot play people who have a brain, who actually think and have an education. You just can't do it. So this one did not fly by me. I caught it in midair. Incorrect. Sorry, that's not true. If you were in a position to be sucking a man's dick as another man, you're gay. Let's look at the definition of homosexuality. I'm really tired of people, more specifically men, trying to redefine what has already been defined to comfort them and make them feel still heterosexual. Like, what is with this homophobia? Like, if you're homosexual, you're homosexual. Like, what? Or if you're bisexual, you're bisexual. Like, what the fuck? Like, if that's what you are, that's what you are, right? Like, if you're bisexual, you're bisexual. Like, just say it. Because the definition of homosexuality is to be attracted to the same sex. It doesn't say you have to like it. Let's stop redefining. Oh, if I just tried to suck your dick or your dick fell in my mouth and I didn't like, he goes, oh, he didn't like the taste of it. That doesn't mean he doesn't like to have sex with a man. I'm trying to really speak decent here. I know I'm going off with the cussing, but it's just like, come on. Just because a woman can suck a man's dick and not like it, but she's still heterosexual because she's attracted to men. She could still like to have sex with them. Don't play these games. Like, come on. And you're a married man and you're saying things like this. Like, I feel like when you're married to a woman and you're straight, like, you shouldn't even be speaking like this. Okay? Like, why is this even... I mean, yes, Angela Yee did ask the question. And he bit the bait, if you ask me. He could have declined it. Or he could have said no comment, or, I'm married. I don't, that's not my thing. He could have said anything, but no, he gives an example. He goes into detail, and he tries to redefine what homosexuality is or what bisexuality is. You do not have to like sucking a man's dick, and you're a man. And if you've gotten to that place on your knees with this man, you are gay. But what is with the homophobia? That's what I can't quite understand. Men, like I said, got one foot in the door and one foot out, peeking, hey, and then going back in. Oh, I'm gay, hee, I'm not. Oh, I like trans. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I'm just kidding. Or I just wanted attention. What? Because he's on tour, and I believe he has an album coming out. So is this clout? This is what I'm talking about. It's so messy and it's so dumb, but for the sake of it being true, let's say that he really meant what he said. It came from his heart, right? And he meant that. Or is he just trying to gain followers? Or he definitely got the attention, definitely sparked, You're bisexual if you're a man. And then they go into all this. He goes, well, let me just play the video. Here we go.
But I'm not a liar. It was just about women. Like, that's it.
I hear what he's saying.
We
He's
know.
not a liar. He just lied twice.
Doesn't that make you a liar?
No, because I've done construction a couple times, but I'm not a construction worker.
But you could always go back to doing construction.
That's
if need
no,
be.
That's not. I can go back. I mean, I just did. I held the sign.
Let me ask you this: if you stop singing, right, does that mean you're not a singer no more?
See what you're
singing all your life.
you're confusing. No, you're confusing the two, because you're insinuating that he once was a liar, right? So he's maintained that he's never lied. That's never been his position.
Only
right?
about women.
Okay, so
those 2 times about those 2 girls.
So let's say a guy sucked a dick one time.
Jesus Christ.
Does that mean that?
What does that mean?
Say twice. Since we said twice earlier.
Why are you
Guy
so
sucked a
confused?
dick twice. I'm waiting for the rest of this. A guy sucked a dick twice. Does that make
Am I
him
gay?
gay?
No. Here's the thing. Okay, so
I just sucked a dick twice.
And this is twice as excessive. Okay,
Oh, now
So
it's
twice
no,
excessive.
but let's dig into it, right? Okay,
That he did.
He sucked the dick once, right? And then he's like, I'm not sure if I liked it or not.
Let
You know
me
what I'm
try
saying?
it again.
Let me try it again. And then he says, you know what? It's not for me. Don't like the taste. You see what I'm saying?
Don't like the
he's-
taste.
We're not talking about chicken. We talking about
Right.
dicking.
Well, you know what?
Dick
I
in
don't know
his
how you-
mouth.
I don't
Dick
know
in
how
his
you-
jaw.
How you made a bar out of chicken and
Because
dick.
she's
That's
an
what I
artist
did.
at heart. Yeah. It's natural. It comes natural.
But it doesn't mean he's gay. It means he sucked dick twice.
Okay, so just for the sake of your argument, that's okay. I got you.
Because the art of being gay is being gay.
It's being
It's
in
a
the moment.
continuous state of being.
So if you lied 10 times, you're not a liar. You just lied.
Well, 10 times you damn near.
That's a
fraud.
lot of
So-
pressure. Okay, so back in 2016, this is not the first time Tank has said some questionable sexual things. Back in 2016, he embraced getting his salad tossed. So it seems like he's very comfortable with saying these shocking, maybe that's his thing. Maybe that's his thing. He also performed at DC Pride.
The morning Sue, let's make it breakfast. The morning Sue, let's make it breakfast. Sue, yeah. Every time I lick it, you be losing. These young boys didn't know what to do with it. You got it all on my face. I love the way that it tastes. When you put it all on my plate, it won't go to waste. That's what you get every day when you fucking with me.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what Malik Yoba was also promoting when he had his little stunt there. So, and his fans went off on him for singing shirtless singing shirtless at a gay pride. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're going to perform and support pride, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But why is your shirt off? Right. Even my cat agrees. Like, why is your shirt off? So if his shirt was on and he was dressed, I would be like, all right, he's there to sing and support. But you comfortable taking your clothes off in front of a crowd of homosexual men, then just come out and say that that's what you're into. Like, a lot of times men do not want to lose their female fan base, but they want to gain male fan base. This is what I was talking about when I say they want their cake and eat it too. It's greed and it's ridiculous. It's just like, I just can't. Don't redefine homosexuality. It's already been defined. It doesn't need any changing. And just because you sucked a man's dick and you didn't like it, whether you're male or female, doesn't mean you're not attracted to that sex. It doesn't mean you won't put it in there or get it in yours. Okay, so I can't understand what motivates people to get on the air and say stuff like this if it's not coming from a real place. It's just very ingenuine. Being homosexual is not a joke. Sexuality is not a joke, and I feel like people are treating it as such. It's something that they're throwing around and just redefining and kind of being ashamed of and not saying what it is and kind of playing, homosexuality is a real thing, and there are people who take their sexuality very seriously and have pride in their sexuality. So to me, to get on the air and say, oh, I'm into trans women, but I'm heterosexual, and like, what the fuck? Like, why? How is it that you want to, and I'm not trying to stereotype men and just put them all in one bucket, but it's like, you want to have your cake and eat it too. Some women do this too. It's not like people do it, but I see a lot of these men want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to slide on the side and want to be married and have this life and that life and don't want to commit to shit, and then want to jump on the air and be married and say some slick shit like this and not expect people to go, I mean, you should have seen the comments today. Like, Tank, honestly, you weren't fooling anybody, because everybody's like, oh, well, I knew he was gay and I knew he's gay. And then everybody's not, some people not surprised. Some people are like, well, he just came out. Like, what the fuck? What do you think? People are like stupid? Like, you're going to actually say something like that and then it's not going to come across as coming out of the closet. Excuse me, slipping out of the closet and then running back into it. Have a good night.